Hi everyone, welcome to How to Do Technology. Today we're going to see how HTML, CSS, and JavaScript work together. So let's start. When you hear the web page or web page, usually you will see three basic layers in the page. So, for example, I have this image here. I have the first one that is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So let's see HTML. HTML is where the content of the page lives. Here we will find the page structure. So I have my file here that is called index.html. So I have all of my structure of the page here, like elements, like paragraph element, like button elements. And also I have the content inside the paragraph. So the extension for this file is .html. This is the first layer. The second layer is CSS. So CSS is called presentational or presentational layer. Here leave all the rules that we want to apply to the first layer, to the HTML, to the structure. So if we see the CSS, like here, this is the presentation layer. So we are applying all the styles like colors, like font size, like how the button looks, like color white, like background color like blue, and that kind of stuff. So it's more like presentational. So it's like more like look. So your page going to look like depends of how many rules that you have here or applies to each element. And the extension for this layer is .css. Also, you will keep this style separate from the HTML. So if you can use, let's see, if I want to use this presentational layer into my structural layer, then I will insert here. So it's separate. This is one file and the style is on another file. So I am just including my presentational layer here. So let's see. Here, this is the structural layer, just the element, the content, this is the paragraph, and this is the button. So if I reload the page or the browser, then we will see all the rules that the presentational layer is applying to this page. So let's see. If you see, you will have colors, you will have like font size of the button or font size of the paragraph, and also the color of the font of the button. So this is called a presentational layer when you apply styles. Then finally, let me close this. Finally, we have the JavaScript. So JavaScript layer finally is like the logic, or we can manage some interactions between users and your page. So for example, let's see. Here I have the behavior layer. So I have the code or logic. So this is just a script code. So I am getting the button here. So I'm getting the button here by ID. Then I apply it. When I click the button, then I need to do something. Just for now, show one alert. This is the interaction that the user have with your page. So let's see. Also, this code lives in separate files. So I need to include this file, the .js, into my index.html. So I'm going to include the file here, script, the source, that is behavior.js, and I need to close this tag like this. Then I'm going to reload the browser, and then if I click or the user click the button, then we'll see one interaction like this. If you see, now it's loading the behavior layer, that is JavaScript. It's a good practice. Let me here. It's a good practice. Separate each file or each layer in different files. Like for example, I have my layer HTML here, I have my presentation layer in another file, and I have my behavior layer in another file. So it's a good practice to do this. Also, these three layers are called like progressive enhancement. Start with the HTML layer is because the content is the most important thing for the user. Also, this will be ensure that the all the time, and doesn't depend on which device you are seeing your site. You will always see the content. So let's see, if you only have this, I mean, if you don't have like JavaScript, or also you don't have like styles, the user always will see the content. So this is a good practice, but because maybe the users don't see the look and feel a good page, but there is the content. So it is important to the user see the content. It doesn't matter if have some look and feel or interaction with the page. And also it's accessible for all the user, and it's a good performance. So that's it. Let me know if you have some question, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel please, and thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.